I've been teaching YouTube for real estate for over 5 years. By now, you've either got a YouTube channel, it's been going great for a while and it's either starting to nosedive, or B, you're getting outranked by all your competitors, or C, you're new to the game and there's so many agents doing it, you probably feel like, man, how am I ever gonna compete? In today's video, I'm gonna teach you how you can be the best YouTuber in your market, guaranteed. It boils down to these 5 most important strategies, which I'm calling YouTube 2.0. Now, I'm gonna get into these 5 things that you can do today to really start changing the trajectory of your channel. But first, I have to tell you how I discovered this. At the end of 2022, my Living in Houston, Texas channel was starting to nosedive. I noticed that my competitors, which were my students, were kicking my ass. So I got pissed off, I got discouraged. I thought, why in the hell is it happening to me? But I had to figure it out. I spent weeks, months, nights on end studying every single retention graph, everything about my channel. And that is what took me from getting about 600 views daily on my entire channel to over 100,000 views in just one day. So we 100x the channel, and here's how I did it. The first thing I noticed is that when I was getting into my retention graphs, that I was having major drop-offs right out of the gate. See, I created the Living In method over 5 years ago. Thousands of realtors are doing this. At the beginning, I was the only person out there in my markets doing this. So the viewers had nothing else to watch, but with more and more competitors and realtors doing this, it started to get to where my videos were taking too long to get into the answer. So with number 1, you've got to get into the meat and the bones, the answers to their questions immediately. I studied all of my retention graphs and noticed those big drop-offs at the beginning, and what I had to do was truly hook them at the beginning by giving them what they want. I will discuss later on in this video exactly what I'm looking for, but we need to get into number 2. Number 2 is something that I kind of got away from, but it is building a character or characters. In me and Joe's case here in the Houston area, I've really built it up that Jojo, yes, Jojo, he even told me once, he goes, they don't even know my real name, Jackson. They only know me as Jojo. But Jojo is the bulldog real estate agent. He loves his burgers and, well, he messes up his lines quite a bit and I always make fun of him. Joe, what do you think about what you did to me there?
We're, you know, more than what's, I'll cut.
Now, myself on character, I am the person who has moved and relocated to Houston. I am not a real estate agent, but I give my honest opinions about what it's like to live in Houston, Texas. Now, the next thing I gotta show you is when it rains in the South, it absolutely rains. Now, last night it sounded like 2 Civil War cannons going off in the house. That's how loud the thunder is. But wait till you see how much rain, and this is 10 hours of drainage, and I still have standing water. Now, in the last 2 weeks alone, our videos are getting hundreds of thousands of views, and we have picked up over 3,000 subscribers. But what I teach is reach outs. We've had 126 reach outs totaling $22 million in new business in just the last 2 weeks. And you know what they keep telling us? You guys are just the most relatable, down-to-earth dudes we've ever met. And we really feel like you guys enjoy this area and you know all these different areas. So by building a character and being unapologetically yourself and F all the haters, that's how you're gonna attract more buyers and get more views. Number 3 on the list, I wanna just mention real quick, this video is sponsored by YouTube 2.0. Down in the pinned comment is going to be an actual link for you to sign up for a free webinar where I'm going to be teaching you and coaching you up on YouTube 2.0. Don't miss it. And if you're watching this video afterwards, the link will actually be able to take you to our website where you can see what's all in YouTube 2.0 to 10x, well, 100x your YouTube channel. Number 3, you've got to leverage big keywords. I get questions all the time. In fact, I have a podcast called Walk and Talk Podcast by Channel Junkies. You can look it up. And I get dozens and dozens of reach outs of, hey, Jackson, there's a big market next to me, but I only like this little market. Can I just focus on that? At the end of the day, you have to realize that the biggest keywords, the most searched items are what you really need to dominate if you want to grow a massive channel and get way more business. Yes, you can focus on little sub areas and rank for those as well. But if you really want to grow, you got to focus on the biggest keywords. And so the big shift I made was basically leveraging Houston, Texas, or Portland, Oregon, or Bozeman, Montana, or Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, or Boise, Idaho. I have 13 channels, but the major drivers to the channel, and you got to hammer them, homies. You've got to shoot the best video for those keywords. And that's how you're gonna rank number 1, but most importantly, that's how you're gonna get into suggested and browse features and get beautiful amounts of hundreds of thousands of impressions, leaving you with way more business from your videos. Number 4, the question I always get get, hey Jackson, should I be shooting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos a week? What's the best way to get my channel to grow or explode? Well, I have to break it down simply. I would rather see at the end of the day 1 really good performing video over 4 really shitty videos. And that's just how YouTube works. I've done it. I've had thousands of my students do it. And every single time that I see an agent just put out videos 3, 4 a week, and they're very short and there's not a lot to them, their channel is just stagnant and it never grows and it ends up nosediving. But the students that not only have been with me for 2 to 3, 4 years, but even brand new agents, they're going in and they're dominating markets by making the best videos possible. I don't care about YouTube Shorts. I don't care about driving traffic there with social media. Nothing works. It's all false. It's all bullshit. The only thing that works is the best, longest average view duration videos, period. End of story. I have built these videos by doing 1 a week and I have 100x to my channel. That is what YouTube wants. It can actually run advertisements on your video and charge people more money. It's all about ad revenue. And so when you do the longest, best video with the most watch time and average view duration, you will dominate. So the answer to the question is, if you can do 2 to 3 really solid videos with a lot of different aspects and with stories and characters and really paint a good picture and keep people's attention, your channel is going to outrank everybody, no problem. But if you can only handle 1 of those a week instead of 3 kind of videos, I would do that 1 video a week and pour 10 times the effort into it. And number 5 on the list is my favorite thing in the world. This is how I discovered the Living In system 5 years ago and created it. But first, before I get into that, if you haven't joined our free Facebook group, this is where we announce all of our new trainings, our new webinars, and this is where you can get answers immediately. Make sure you go to Facebook, check it out. It is 100% free and it will help you explode your YouTube channel. And if you're new to this, then you really need to take the original YouTube Masterclass. Again, it's at channeljunkies.com. It's all down in the description below. Number 5, every single video you post, you need to be analyzing the charts all day, every day. This is how I was really able to create YouTube 2.0 and the new system. With dozens and dozens and dozens of agents in each of these markets now, it's now up to you to make the best video possible for those keywords. So if the keywords are Phoenix, Arizona, then you need to make the best video about Phoenix, Arizona. And the only way to do that is to study every single one of your charts, your graphs, start looking at where the peaks are. Those are when you're getting the most viewers. Start looking at the decreases and eliminate those from future videos. And that's how you can start taking all of those peaks in every video, incorporate them into your next video, and really take your channel to the next level. So analyzing your data is the best way to get 100% of your questions answered, but you gotta get the videos out there. And if you're wanting to grow your channel even more right now, this video right here is 15 more advanced strategies that's gonna 10x your YouTube channel, homie. So click that right there.